welcome back to Isabel's place for another day of AtomFall. And I hope you're having a great Friday so far, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. And let's go in. Let's go down here. And the code to this door is 5742. Wind scale protesters at the perimeter. Derek, I am well aware that the presence of protesters at the outer perimeter helps to convince people that Windscale is a legitimate nuclear facility. But that doesn't solve my problems with the daft buggers trying to get over the fence. I've got a dozen new scientists arriving that need special venting before next week, and I don't have the time to be dealing with the constant nuisance that these troublemakers represent. I know that the police in Wyndham aren't set up for this kind of thing, but my security team don't have the manpower either. Someone in Whitehall needs to come up with an answer, PDQ. Let's get out. In. This way. This way. This way. This way. Let's get it! These guys are tough. Let's try that again. Learn this. Okay, I already learned. Got that one learned. This way. Booking it!
got you, you bastard!
Save. Flashlights. Let's see. Let's close this door.
In 12 hours, just how long does it take to evacuate one facility? Word from Jack is that the military have locked down the site. Not a peep from Emma since, what are we calling it? Explosion? They aren't telling us anything. Perkins is muttering about the Lord of the Flies now, the bloody fool. I shall strike him if he comes near me with that nonsense.
Radiation resistance. Gives radiation resistance buff, reduces radiation buildup, reduces damage from radiation hazards. Investigation. Explore the construction. Okay, we got that one. Log. Locked down the site. A recording of a scientist found in the interchange. It's been 12 hours. Just how long does it take to evacuate one facility? Word from Jack is that the military have locked down the site and not a peep from Emma since. What are we calling it? Explosion? Heaven forbid they tell us anything. Perkins is muttering about the Lord of the Flies. Now the bloody fool. I shall strike him if he comes near me with that nonsense. Here's another storage container if you need it, or inventory container. Excuse me. Let's go this way first and this way and get the key to the church.
Fisher's log, 28th of September, 57. I knew Dr. Holder was up to something. It's no secret he's been frustrated with the direction of our research, but this takes the biscuit. Last night, Edward let slip about a secret lab Holder has set up in Wyndham Village, under the church, apparently. Of all places. For a month, he's been stealing samples, smuggling out lab equipment, and all with God as his witness. Worst of all, Edward knew because he was planning to join him. Holder's got himself a little rogue scientist brigade. I managed to convince Edward to give me a key to the place. Once this fever is down, I'll march over and confront Holder myself.
Look for Dr. Holder in the Wyndham Village church crypt. I found a log in medical. It mentioned a Dr. Holder who created a secret lab in the weeks before the quarantine was enacted. The log suggests that his lab was hidden under the church in the Wyndham Village. A log recorded by a medical lab scientist. Fisher's log, 28th of September 57. I knew Dr. Holder was up to something. It's no secret he's been frustrated with the direction of our research, but this takes the biscuit. Last night, Edwards let slip about a secret lab Holder has set up in Wyndham Village under the church, apparently. Of all places, for a month he's been stealing samples, smuggling out lab equipment, and with God as his witness. Worst of all, Edward knew because he was planning to join him. Holder's got himself a little rogue scientist brigade. I managed to convince Edward to give me a key to the place. Once this fever is down, I'll march over and confront Holder myself. Okay. This way, this way. This thing isn't that hard to kill. Try that again. Really hard to kill for some reason. Let's go back this way first. Or this way. Let's save. Here's a first aid kit if you need it. These spores. Let's look here. This was here.
What are you doing?
Trying to help you, Dr. Fisher. Now stay still.
No, no, no! Get that away from me, Alan. It's not. It's not tested.
It'll save your bloody life. The infection's tearing you apart, trust me.
Get away! Keep your experiments to yourself.
Fisher!
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Trying to help you, Dr. Fisher. Now stay still.
No, no, no! Get that away from me, Alan. It's not. It's not tested.
It'll save your bloody life. The infection's tearing you apart, trust me.
Get away! Keep your experiments to yourself.
Fisher!
Save. See what they have. We'll get the key for that later. This way. Circle. Radiation sickness. 17th September 1957. I again argue that we need to know exactly to what Mary was exposed, and again was rebuffed by the boffins on the lower floor. The man may literally die through ignorance. The sharp security segregations between sections may make sense to grand sages at military intelligence, but I do not know enough to even attempt to save the man. It is not radiation sickness, but beyond that I'm at a loss. Medical recording. A log found in a ward in a medical facility appears to be a recording of two medical scientists. A female scientist. Ugh, what are you doing? Male scientist. Trying to help you, doctor. Now stay still. No, no, no. Get that away from me, Alan. It's not tested. It'll save your bloody life. The infection's tearing you apart. Trust me. Get away. Keep your experiments to yourself. Fisher. This. I think this way. This way. This way. Head up. This way. And let's head out.
Hello? Hello? The instrument's just registered emergency access. Whoever's in here.
What was that
I
noise?
mean no harm.
Just like training.
This is Joyce Tanner. I was
I'm
on the
shit.
investigation team on Convoy 5. And
Gonna be like that, is it?
this place. But it's bloody marvellous. I'm in Data Store Charlie. Get to me if you can.
What is it? You want some? Let's give him a good scene too. Oh, come on then. Yeah. You kill him all. You dirty pig.
Joyce appears in Data Store Charlie. Go to Data Store Charlie in the interchange to meet with Joyce. Joyce Tanner appears to have followed me into the interchange. She announced her presence over the loudspeaker. She has set up in Data Store Charlie and wants me to come meet her. We'll do that later. Can't do skills yet. Save. Okay. This way. Leave that way. I did get turned around. This way. Unlock this. This is the door that I was talking about we was going to open.
Oh, it's you.
We'll get to her later. Be careful of these guns. This open. I think we can open it. No, not yet. We'll get it eventually. Way.
Target spotted.
Let's run. I don't want to get shot at. This way.
Attention!
Open away.
Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine. This is a defense announcement. The substation is now off limits to
Do as you're told, right?
No. I don't wanna. Let's explore these here. Always have the wrong button.
Please, God, let the CO put me on the patrol roster. I can't stand this miserable shithole of a village much longer.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel. Rude.
Keep your nose clean.
No. Open away. Let's go see what the telephone says.
This is the transaction. Oberon must die. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open. You will awaken as if from a nightmare. This sequence is assured.
You can help me. Why must Oberon die?
If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open. Others have and will offer you escape. To follow their advice is at best optimistic, at worst foolish. Be careful. Trust only me.
Follow the voice on the telephone's suggestion to kill Oberon, and it might show you a way to escape the zone. The voice on the telephone has told me that if Oberon dies, a way out of the quarantine zone will open. As I said, there is several endings to this game, and we'll possibly get to all of them, and there is one DLC and one update that we will get to eventually. Let's go down here and unlock this door down here. Not that one, that's the way out. Down here, that door right there is where the key goes. Area that no
Slowly
enemies
now.
is in, but
Come into the light where I can see you.
you hold your traders. I'm
Wait,
exploring.
you're not one of the scientific staff.
Am I not? Oh,
Who the blazes are you? I know every face on the project, and you're not one of them. How did you know I was down here?
I found a clue to this lab while exploring the medical facility.
You found it in... You mean to say you were inside the interchange? Just how did you get in there? They sealed the place tight.
I found a key card that worked on the doors.
Found one. Just found a keycard. I... I believe you. It's so ludicrous that I searched to no avail. Will you just find one? Too ludicrous to be untrue. The interchange. Open again after all this time. Astonishing. I thought it was sealed for good, and its contents forever out of reach. But look, do you realize what this means? If you have access to the interchange, then we might be able to stop this nightmare before it spreads beyond the wall.
I met Dr. Alan Holder, a former barge scientist. He survived infection from the organism they were researching in the medical lab and has been hiding out in the secret lab under Wyndham Village Church since the disaster. Steady on, I've just walked in here.
5 years. And now so little time left. I'm sorry. You're perfectly right, of course. You have not a reason in the world to trust me at such short acquaintance. Yet the fact remains, you must. So much depends upon it. We first discovered the growth at the Oberon site. I was one of the team assigned to study it. You know, first we thought it was benign, beneficial even, according to the early results. In our experiments, small doses of the growth in a purified form showed the most astonishing effect on cognitive capability. But it was not purified nearly enough, as it transpired. Its active agent was much more active than we realized. What it was doing to both our bodies and our minds all the while, it beggars imagination. We thought we held the future in a test tube. But all we had isolated was evil in its purest form.
Then we have to stop it. What can I do?
I need you to go back to the medical facility, and this time go deeper. All the way down to the quarantine level. Somewhere in there is a sealed cylinder. It's labeled Sample 1. Find it and bring it here to me. Do that, and I can promise answers. Answers and a way out of here. Here's my keycard. It will get you deeper into the medical section.
Very well, I'll see what I can do.
Before you go, you should help yourself to a dose of my inoculant. There's one lying around here somewhere. If you ever encounter a thick area of growth or are suffering from a potent strain of the infection, that stuff will ease the burden. It should give you a better chance of surviving infested areas. And with any luck, it will silence the voices in your head. Best of luck.
Holder wants Sample 1. Search the medical laboratory in the interchange for Sample 1. I agreed to help Dr. Holder, who has a plan to destroy the organism that has infected the zone and thus let us escape. He wants me to search the lower level of medical in the interchange for Sample 1, the first sample of the organism. It should be in a sealed canister. Go there in just a second. Let's keep looking. An interesting conjecture. Dr. Hanway. It's an interesting conjecture. Unhappily, the only way we can discover if the growth will form specific and specialized organs if it were to grow large enough is to allow it free rein, and I would hope the arguments against that are self-evident. Even at this generalized level, the organic material is very interesting, showing chemical characterizations not dissimilar to those found in the human brain and nerve tissue. Holder. Injecting myself with Holder's inoculation. I met a surviving scientist, Dr. Holder, in his hideout under the church. He had been affected by the strange growth around the plant, but developed an experimental inoculation to keep the infection at bay. I injected myself with a dose of the inoculation. It should give me some protection against spore clouds. Let's see what we got. We got infection resistance. Provides resistance to all sources of infection or radiation resistant. Provides resistance to all sources of radiation. Let's do infection. Radiation. There we go. Exploring. But that's just stuff for there's a place around here. We're here. Oberon Biology Report, 26 July 1957. Extract from 26 July 1957. Memo from medical staff. The transportation of the core's ample to the special facility on the lower floor has been successfully completed. It was not, however, completed satisfactorily, in my opinion. I laid down a list of safety measures that were all to be observed, not treated like some manner of a la carte menu. Safety margins were inexcusably shaved. I would remind you all that no matter on matters of institutional safety that I am the final arbiter and not Dr. Gallo. Dr. A. Holden. Let's head out. And head up. Before we head
Citizens
to
of Wyndham, remember,
the
strangers may be
medical
dangerous.
Not sure
If you
about you.
encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you,
section of the interchange, we'll go to Skidmore Village. Excuse me. And go to the vehicle bunker and the prison and open up the interchange there. And then we'll come back. Load my ammo.
Let's not have any trouble.
I can't cause trouble. I'm sad now.
this is a defense announcement. The substation is now off limits to all citizens and...
Go.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
This road.
If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile...
Not sure I like the look of you.
I don't want to look at you either.
Really? If you don't start thinking about...
Protocol camps in Skidmore are off limits. I've been told that while I can wander around Wyndham Village with relative freedom, the protocol camps and facilities in Skidmore are off limits to anyone without permission. If I trespass into protocol territory, they are likely to shoot on sight. Wyndham Village. I found the local village, Wyndham. The place is under the control of a group of soldiers calling themselves Protocol. Being a stranger here means the soldiers will let me wander freely. It seems though I was warned not to cause any trouble. And that's just sad, because I wanted to. They let me have no fun. I'm sad now. Oh, he didn't make it very far. Let's look around here. See anything? Let's go in here. I believe. Let's look here first. And let's go up here because there's a trader. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button. Apologies.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned to avoid confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
Not safe. Far from it.
Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads.
Can you tell me more about the army here?
Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threats from there. Take warning though, outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger happy. If you've plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get me hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't.
Let's see what he has. And I'm gonna sell a few things. This.
Nah, I've got plenty of those already.
That. Keep that. That.
All trades are final. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime.
Let's see what we got. Painkillers give damage resistant buff, reduces incoming damage. See what skill we have. We have firearm focus, increases firearm damage when your heart rate lowers. And we have firearms handling, reduces firearm sway when aiming down sights. And then we have firearm stability, reduces weapon fire recoil. Let's clear some things off our map so we get confused. We're in here. Let's go here first.
See you around, chum.
I thought that might have been a note we needed to look at. Let's head down. This is my second favorite weapon. It's a sword. Let's see. We'll turn up here. This way. If you'll look up here, we'll show you something before we head out. And we'll get closer look too. See that that blue phone booth up there? That is a TARDIS. For those Doctor Who fans. I don't think it's a TARDIS, but that's what it's called. Go this way. This way, and here. Skidamore under authority of protocol. Notice, Skidamore is under authority of the quarantine protocol. Comply with all orders given by the protocol. Report any suspicious activity to the protocol. Follow protocol supply requisition directives. Remember that protocol forces are the thin gray line between you and the violent chaos of unpatrolled sectors. Treat them with the respect they deserve. Alright. Let's see what this phone is to say.
You are doing well. Continue to do well. It is imperative that you continue to do well.
Who is this?
Much depends upon you continuing to do well.
That's very helpful. Let's go down here. Seller documents. A series of hastily scribbled notes accompanied by indecipherable shorthand. 2 months since disaster. Radios down. Exodus to woods follow. Strict martial law protocol. Still no words from ineligible. Are scientists still alive? Probably not. This way. Here it is. And we go this way. We'll go that way in a second. Let's go here. in that concrete monstrosity of an outpost. Enter the interchange from Skidamore. The rumored entrance location has been marked on the map. Was hiding in some bushes to dodge a patrol, as one does, and got lucky for once. Didn't seem that way at first, mind you. The great oafs threw down their kit and awarded themselves a sly breather right by my hiding place. Of course, they started gossiping like old wives, and one mentioned something called the interchange, the entrance to which is apparently in or near the foot of that concrete monstrosity of an outpost they use. It seems that their captain is very keen to get in, but they can't get past the door. Another mystery. May have to stay that way too. That area's alive with soldier. Be dangerous. Here. Down here. Turn that off. There's a bullet. Okay, let's head back the way we came. And let's head out. Excuse me.
The outcome of Dr. Holder's plan is uncertain. Poison is not a reliable weapon.
This will work.
It may not. The contamination must be burned. The wound must be cauterized.
Okay. Get my weapon out because we're fixing unlock the interchange first.
Soldiers who are unsure of their assignments should speak to their NCO immediately.
Watch your heads, lads.
Bloody hell.
Let's save. Let's look around. Skidamore entrance log. Skidamore entrance log. 12th March, interchange entrance gate discovered. Attempted standard unlock procedures ineffective. 18th March, attempted force entry with heavy tools ineffective. 21st March, robot sentry units attempt brute force entry ineffective. 7th April, controlled demolition charges used to attempt breach ineffective. 12th May, entry area reassigned as sealed storage. So in other words, they didn't get very far. Gotcha. So here, let's go this way. Go in here. It's always good to look around. Might not be much in here, but you never know. And this door, oops. That's the way. Another way. Go down here. Open it. Here. Through here. Another storage. Let's rest of the menu. See if we need anything over here. Loot wise. Oh, let's open.
Access denied. Unauthorized.
Right here so I can see the door open. Let's save. Search him. Most times they don't have anything on them, but I like to check to be sure. Like later on, well, that one has string. Later on, I think they have stuff for a serum that we need much later in the game. We get my flashlight out so I can see this way. J. Restore power to data store Bravo using an atomic battery. I have found data store Bravo inside the interchange. It is currently offline and requires atomic power source. Okay. Let's see. Already have that. Let's go down here. Through this door. No. We'll go. Oops. Let's check down here. See if we can see anything. We'll unlock that later. So we have to have a device that overrides. We'll get that here shortly at the prison. Need to get that anyway. It's totally key. Oops! I always go the wrong way. The key that we just got off that body unlocks this, but we have to have the power up and running to do that. We'll get that here later. Or tomorrow one. So we got a lot to do today. We get done as much as possible. That door won't open until the electricity comes lights on. Go out. And go this way. That always scares me. Open this door.
Central processor.
See, all these are open now. The main thing you want to do is get all those doors open. Gives you access to everything that can be accessed at the moment. Pop my...
Look at the state of that.
Don't be causing
Remember your
trouble.
training.
All right?
I'll
Get the
kill you,
cover.
Dad.
You asked for it.
Save. Loot him. We'll go to the prison because it's close by. Because we got the interchange unlocked. Just run.
Intimate fraternization is not, and is punishable by 2 weeks in the glass house.
Keep it civilized. Ah, there's someone here.
Oi, 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 I know I heard something.
Just save again. Alright, let's explore. Go this way.
Come on. Show yourself.
More storage. If I go this way.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
This door. Head down.
Wait a minute. You're done for. Somebody kill the bastard.
Oh, there's a robot. See you. heard you. Big
Let me alone!
Severity and duration.
Get out of there! I'm firing! Go on, give us your...
here. Get this. Almost got caught.
What was that?
Undue interest, November 1948. The title remains an official letter, November 1948. Dear Governor, it has come to our attention that the press may be taking an undesirable interest in the nature of your institution after the plans to construct the wind-scale plant nearby became public. I'm sure it goes without saying that any information regarding the nature of the prisoners held within would be a source of inconsiderable embarrassment for His Majesty's government. If our friends and allies were to somehow learn the identities of some of your inmates, that embarrassment might quickly escalate to an international incident. I'd like to reassure you, however, that Bard still intends to utilize your facility in the short term. Given the delicate nature of the situation, we have planned a series of precautionary measures.
No further threats detected. Returning to intrusion detected. Locating. Temperature critical. Testing heat. Error. Battery disconnected. Shut down.
Oh, I gotta get this. Let's get the security card. Let's save. Let's go back this way.
Prisoners.
This way.
Take him out, boys!
Where you hide? The bee. Keep it.
The
still be around.
Go through here.
There's someone you... Oh, God! Hey, take him out, boys! Might be nothing, but... Anyone out there?
Nope. Through here.
Definitely.
Disciplinary meeting must be reported either on an A27 before the event.
Let's save.
Or an A27B after the event. Make a special note of subject, severity, and duration.
Down here. Here. Down here.
Trespasser!
One night.
Take him out, boys. Bloody hell. I'm gonna cut you to pieces. There's something.
Target spotted.
Here. Here. This director security card. I managed to get my hands on a signal redirector. I can use it to interact with electrical junction boxes and alter the direction of the current flowing through them.
Eh? What was that? Bastard!
You'll die here.
One of these.
Nice to see the back of that.
All prisoners, you are here because you failed your community. Learn your lesson, do your time, and become a better person.
You there!
The bard scientist Dr. Garrow has died. Here. Through here.
All guards are reminded that... Alert! Prisoner containment failure in progress. All guards report to the armory.
Well, what happened to you, eh?
Then we'll head out. Back the way we came.
You're not one of the guys. Come on then, sunshine.
Head out.
Straight up. Let's see what you've done that's worth having, eh?
Prisoners won't attack you unless you attack them.
They're round here. I'm gonna cut you.
Bloody hell.
Aye, that's bloody right. Remember your training. One less.
Come here. Get the cover. Gotcha now.
Careful down these hills. Since we're safe, let's save. Well, safe-ish. Head this way. Now careful through here because there is enemies walking up and down this road usually. Let's see what's in these buildings and then we'll head to the bunker. I don't think there's anything in here that I remember, but we'll check just to be safe. Because you never know. Ooh, scared me. Okay, let's go. We could go and get this right here while we're here for the DLC. We'll do later. Oh, it won't show up because we don't have it yet. I forgot. It won't show up until you get that specific quest. I thought it might. Excuse me. Let's see what the phone says.
An old lady in the woods who claims to be wise and benign. You trust too easily. She walks dark paths. I cannot always see her.
What do you know of Mother Jago?
Do not trust Mother Jago. Mother Jago is compromised.
What if you've already bought stuff from her? Eh? Oh, going the wrong way. Go this way. Here.
Nice and easy now.
Go in. There's another storage container.
They've got another.
Don't it's not over yet.
Proper buggers you are. Gonna win.
Turn around like that. Go away. Over till one of us is dead. Murdering scum. I need cover.
Come on.
Heads down. Oi! Hell's teeth.
Okay. I think that's all. Pop out our flashlight so we can see. I think this door's barred. I don't think we can go in. No, we can't go in there. We can here in a few minutes. We'll unlock it. Got to get the key on the other side. Let's see what this is. Clear and present reminder. Requisition orders 22nd October 1957. We need one of the heavy armored units repositioned to act as a roadblock on the main road into the village. The realities of the quarantine have been explained to the locals, but I think that a heavy unit would act as a clear and present reminder of the seriousness of the situation. I know that fuel for the armor is tight, but it's vital we remain disciplined within the civilian population. They outnumber us 10 to 1. Mm-hmm. Ammo. Never have enough. Good thing about the ammo part, I don't think it takes up any of your inventory that I know of. Doing that. Let's go over here. Don't need that. Need that. Gunpowder, key. think we can get anything here. Let's go unlock that door. So I can get another atomic bomb. Okay, we check those. Let's go unlock this door. Now be careful because there's stuff in here that'll hurt you. Get this. And let's get out. I always go to the wrong door. Fire weapon out. Head back this way. See what this says.
This land looks safe. This land is not safe. You should be cautious in this land. This land may kill you.
Well, make your mind up. Is this land safe? Not safe? Jeez. Make a person paranoid. Okay. Let's go back. This way. We'll head back towards the interchange. Get up. Be careful going through here. Oh,
Not sure I like the look of you. There's someone here! Yes, Captain.
Be careful of the robots. Heal. Some bandages. Heal up. Go save. Head back down here. How many? I got two. I was just checking to see how many atomic batteries I had.
need cover. To know. You take cover. Take that is it. Bastard! You'll pay for this in blood. Take him.
Unlock this. Get it going.
Power restored in Data Store Bravo. Research collection. Temporary storage. Quarantine has been lifted in this sector.
Storage.
Access granted to robotics facility.
Explore the robotics facility in the interchange.
Status
Powering
report.
up one of the
Systems
data
requiring
stores
maintenance.
has given me
27.
access to a new section of the
Active on-site
interchange.
personnel.
An automated
0.
announcement told me that I can get to the robotics facility. And I am. Save. Windscale all those local stories. Gave the local dignitaries a tour of the upper levels of the facility today. I have to give Derek and his man credit. Even I was convinced that Windscape was a power plant by the end of the tour. What I would have given to see the looks on their faces if they could see what we really found buried down there. All those local ghost stories about the mine. The only thing wrong with them was that they weren't scary enough. We don't want to go that way yet. Get back this way. Up this way. Be careful of that wire because it will hurt you. This way. Like this. This way.
delta computation.
Successfully power all 4 data stores
Quarantine has been
inside
lifted in this
interchange.
sector.
Okay, let's head this way. Back up here.
Full power restored to central chamber. Central processor.
Click this right here.
Activating central processor. Please stand back.
I managed to correctly reroute the signals from data store inside the central processing room of the interchange. It has activated the processor. Here it is. Shoot this thing right here. Boop.
Look at me.
Go that way. Head in. This way. I don't think anybody's respawned yet, but I'll keep my weapon out just in case. Now, sometimes I do get turned around, so you'll have to bear with me. Oh, here it is. Head down. Ow. Fall through. Let's save.
Hello? Anyone receiving this? What the blue blazes happened just now? Who declared quarantine?
Dr. Holder.
Dr. Garrow? Is that you? Where are you?
Alan, listen to me.
Diane, where are you? Is this your doing? We're locked in.
There was an explosion. We had to...
Had to what? Where are you, Diane?
I'm on the evacuation convoy. I'm sorry, Alan. There was no time.
A partial recording of a radio transmission found in the lower level of medical. Recording crackles. October 1957. Automated security recorder number 3346. Anyone receiving this? What the blue blazes happened just now? Who declared quarantine? Dr. Holder? Dr. Holder? Dr. Garrow, is that you? Where are you? Alan, listen to me. I don't think they're listening. This way. Through here. Let's save. Need to. Let's read this. Report experimental training stimulant. 9th August 1957, the increases in the subject's levels of cognition and awareness are astounding. We knew that exposure to the modified formula might produce interesting, unanticipated effects, but this is beyond even our wildest expectations. The potential applications for a more refined version of the stimulant are near limitless, and I suggest we proceed with a wider trial right away. Imagine a world where a university degree could be completed in a day, a doctor trained in a week, or a soldier put through basic training in minutes. It could change everything. We will, of course, continue to monitor the patient for any further adverse side effects. No one here wants a repeat of the fiasco with Subject 14. Wanna know what happened? Probably. As we go. May not. Go this way. save. Excuse me. Save. Hope nobody else comes and gets us. Here. This. Make sure there's nothing here. Get this. Here. Spore. That. Let's unlock this. Let's save again. And head in. Don't forget this is just a dead end. Okay, we have to be careful right here. Let's craft this. We need it. Activate it. Because we will get hurt if we don't. Found sample 1. Return to Dr. Holder in the village church cellar with sample 1. I found a sample 1 canister in the lower level of medical. Dr. Holder requested that I bring it to his secret lab in the cellar of Wyndham Village. Okay. Let's mark that. And we'll head that way in just a second. Let's explore. Make sure we got everything. I think so. Here. Get this. Learn it. We got new skills. Okay, let's see what skills we have. We have poison resistant, provides resistance to all sources of poison, bleed resistance, provides resistance to all sources of bleed, burn resistant, provides resistance to all of burn. Let's see, let's do healing boost, and okay, let's save again. Is this to the interchange? No. Let's go back. let's take a break, get up and use the restroom and refresh our drinks, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for the break. Let's resume. Here. This is always get turned around here. Right. I think it's the way out. Yes. Elevators. I might have to go that way, the metal tunnel, to get back to where I was. This way. Here. 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 And here. I'm going down here, but I have no choice. Excuse me. Get situated. Let's save. Go back. Stuff to get here. Ammo. That. Let's save again since I got my health back up. This way. This way. This way. Down these steps. Buddy. Read that. She took the stimulant into the tunnels, explored the tunnels under the medical lab to find the growth stimulant. The others left without me. I was tasked with watching the growth stimulant, and I couldn't leave my post. I hear the whispers too. They begged me to breathe the stimulant, but I was strong. Then Dr. Langley went mad. She took the stimulant from me and ran into the tunnels. I don't have the strength to follow. The glow is everywhere. The spores, the voices, the one that are left dead, and now they walk the lab. My death is close at hand, and it doesn't seem all that bad. Death is a sort of life if we go it together. Uh-huh. This way.
Wait a minute. Left!
I pinned.
That's right.
Head this way. Through here. They won't come this far. Head up here. Here's what we unlocked a while ago. We'll go there later. Here. Just 1 second. I'm really looking at something. Let's loot them. Already got that one unlocked. Think. Let's go this way and this way. Don't think there's enemies this way. So let's get rid of our weapons. Head out this door. Head back to the church.
Keep it! Help!
Head in this door. head this way, down here, down this way. Through this door. And let's turn this in.
It seems that the protocol soldiers are in a right flap about the interchange. They were chatting about how the whole place lit up like a Christmas tree, which I'm assuming was your doing. You've done more to unlock the secrets of this place than anyone I can remember. But believe me, you still need my help if you want to get out of here. You and I. We can bring an end to the madness that's claimed this place. Even escape to the world outside, can you imagine? Time is of the essence. With any luck, Sample 1 will still be hidden away in the medical facility.
I found the sample 1 for you.
You found the sample? But this is wonderful. For the first time in years, there's hope. A true, viable hope.
What were those creatures down there?
Those used to be some of the finest minds in the country. Country be damned in the world. My colleagues, trapped there when the laboratory was sealed. Now I need to get to work on this sample. This alien muck has vulnerabilities, but taking advantage of them is difficult. But I can see you're curious and you've earned some answers, should you want them. Is there anything that you want to know?
I want to know what Oberon is.
It's an official secret, for all the weight that carries now. Oberon is the code name for the meteorite they found buried here. It was uncovered just after the war, during the evacuation of new slate mine workings. That discovery was the reason they built this whole circus here. I dearly wish it had remained undisturbed. The rock itself contained remarkable minerals, instrumental in the creation of the atomic batteries, and all the other marvels you've no doubt already encountered. But they drilled too deep into Oberon. And, at its core, discovered organic matter. That was Sample 1. A team of biologists, myself included, were assigned to analyze it. But the Oberon investigative team drilled too deep. There was some sort of violent and highly energetic feedback that collapsed part of the plant and triggered the quarantine. That was in 1957.
And what exactly is the growth discovered?
It is abominable. Plainly extraterrestrial, voracious and implacable. At first, the top brass was excited by the potential it showed. In small doses, it seemed to accelerate our ability to learn to a remarkable degree. Your mind expanded. As if you had a connection to lost knowledge that you had somehow forgotten and were simply rediscovering it. But then, some of us started to change. We barely had time to start coming to terms with it. The explosion at the Oberon site came just days later. The quarantine was declared, and they trapped us in the lab. They left us for dead. Our own colleagues.
And how did you end up here?
You mean, why am I still trapped in the medical section? We didn't know it at the time, but there was a breach towards the back of the lab. Thanks to my experimental inoculation, I was able to resist the infection, to keep my own personality and intellect intact. I escaped through the tunnels under the lab. The only place I could think of to hide was there. When it seemed there was more to this growth than the BARD top brass wanted to admit, some of my colleagues and I decided to set up a very unofficial lab. This is it. It was hard work carting all this gear undetected, but we managed it. The vicar agreed to let us use the crypt for storage years ago, before the disaster. We made a small donation. To the church, you understand. And he didn't ask any questions after that. Now, I need to get to work on turning this sample active but toxic. A biological time bomb, if you will.
Can I help? Can I do anything to help?
In the meantime, there's something else you may be able to help me with. In return, I can assure you a route out of here. That's the deal.
Very well, what do you mean?
Sometimes, at night, I go up to the church tower and listen to the sentries chatting down below. I've heard some chatter that suggests my old colleague, Dr. Garrow, came back into the zone. The soldiers locked her up in their prison on Scathermore. Seems she's upset their captain. She's neither use nor ornament trapped there. Can you get her out? I very much need to see her. It's vitally important.
She's Explore the protocol prison in Skidmore to find and release Dr. Garrow. The prison is a dangerous area. Prepare before entering. Dr. Holder has told me his colleague Dr. Garrow is being held in a protocol prison in Skidmore. If I release her and then tell Holder where she is, he's promised me to help me escape. Who exactly is this Dr. Garrow?
She and I worked on the Oberon project. Garrow's a cyberneticist. That's the science of control, if you're unfamiliar with the term. She was over on the technological end of things, leading the development of the robots. A very brilliant woman, and obsessively devoted to her work above all else. When the quarantine was declared, well, she got out, and we didn't. I never thought I'd have the chance to see her again. But it seems she couldn't leave well enough alone and just had to come back. It's vital I see her about something before we can leave.
Garrow is dead.
She is? I thought I would feel more relief. Like a weight being lifted. That sort of thing. But I don't feel anything at all. Just empty. I know what you must be thinking. But Garrow is not innocent in this. She doomed the whole project with her recklessness. And when the chickens came home to roost, she trapped us and saved her own neck. Like, I hoped I might be able to look her in the eye. Say what needed to be said. But that's all moot now. We must press on. I need some time to work on the toxin. When I'm done, I'll meet you in the interchange and we can finish this once and for all.
Meet Dr. Holder in the interchange after he poisoned Sample 1. I gave Sample 1 to Dr. Holder. He told me he needs a short amount of time to inject it with a toxin so that it can be used to poison the organism. He will meet me in the interchange when this is complete. Let's this way. Head up. Head out.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous.
We'll be able to get along all right left to ourselves. But we're up to our armpits in soldiers and outlaws.
Let's go this way. Head in. Head under. Head this way. Jump.
You're back! And right on time. The toxin is ready. Now finally we can finish all this. The last step is simple. I have the sample now laced with my toxin. You'll need to find a way to spread it to the source of the growth, into Oberon itself. It must go in at the root to poison the whole organism. Using the poisoned sample is the only way we can be sure of killing Oberon. We have to be sure. Do you understand? We have to be certain.
Alright, I'll do it.
Excellent. Here, take this sample. Take the poison sample to the Oberon site. Restoring power to the interchange will gain you access to the Windscale plant and Oberon. But once you use the toxic sample, things will get hot out here quickly. We'll need to escape as soon as is humanly possible. If you have anything else to attend within the zone, I suggest you do that before then.
Dr. Holder wants me to poison Oberon. Go to the Windscale plant and douse Oberon with a poison sample. Dr. Holder wants me to douse Oberon with a poison sample 1 to kill the organism that grows from it. He told me I could reach Oberon from the Windscale plant by powering up the interchange. He warned me that once I have poisoned Oberon, we'll need to escape immediately. So I should make sure I'm ready before going there. Get in. Save. And we'll stop right here for today. Thank you for joining. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and the rest of their Friday. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. And thank you for joining Isabella's Place. And we'll see you later. Good night, everyone. Just save one more time.